Hi guys! Okay, so the other day I posted a picture of some no-bake granola bars that I made on Instagram, and a few of my followers sent me messages saying that they wanted me to show them the recipe. So ba-bam, here it goes. That's how I like to introduce stuff. Ba-bam. Okay. It's very simple. I know that it looks like there's a lot here, but it's actually really simple and easy to make. And remember, we are not baking these granola bars, so your kitchen is not going to be 1,000 degrees in the middle of the summer. We are going to refrigerate these bars. The only thing that we are going to cook are 2 of the ingredients, so we'll get to that. First, I just want to list what I have here. I have pecans because I love pecans. You could use any nuts that you want. You could even add more to this. Sunflower seeds would be really good. Cashews, almonds. If you like peanuts, I don't like peanuts. But why did I laugh? I don't know. Something about peanuts made me laugh. Okay. I don't like peanuts, so I have pecans. These are whole pecans. I'm going to end up chopping these up, but what I did, because I really wanted to bring out their flavor, is I toasted them. This is totally optional. You do not have to toast your pecans if you don't want. If you do choose to toast your pecans, you want to spread them on a baking sheet. Don't put any oils or anything like that on the baking sheet. Spread them on the baking sheet, put them in the oven until you can smell them. So you want to put them in at about 325, and as soon as you can start to smell the pecans, that's when they are toasted and you need to bring them out of the oven. Don't think that you can put them in the oven, walk away and get on Twitter, get on Facebook and chill and relax and let them do their thing, because they will burn very quickly. The reason why you toast them is because it really brings out that nutty flavor. You can do this to any of your nuts that you choose. So the nut that I chose to go into my granola bars are pecans. You want to get some old-fashioned oats, not quick cooking oats. You want the old-fashioned oats. When I say that I have had this tub of old-fashioned oats, maybe a year. I got it from Vaughn's. Old-fashioned oats are the gift that keep on giving. I put these in cookies. I put these in almost everything. They can go in smoothies. It's amazing. Get a canister of old-fashioned oats. You will not regret it. You can pancakes, all kind of recipes, perfect for them. Okay, you want some honey, coconut oil, peanut butter. Again, switch it up. If you want to use almond butter, cashew butter, go ahead. I do like the taste of peanut butter, even though I don't like peanuts. I like the taste of peanut butter. I don't know. Dried fruit. I buy this bag of mixed fruit that has a bunch of different fruits. So it has apples, bananas, plums, and apricots. I love this because I like to have a mix of fruits in my granola bars. If you don't like that, go ahead and go with like frozen cherries, cranberries, blueberries, strawberries, bananas. Go ahead and even if you just want one fruit, go ahead and put one fruit in. I like to have a mix of different fruits, and I also like this particular brand of mixed fruits. This is Mariani. I like this mixed fruit because even though it's dried, it's not hard dried. So it's actually, I guess you wouldn't even consider it fully dried fruit, but it's just like really soft and really chewy, and I like that type of consistency, which is why I really like the no-bake granola recipe, because it has that really soft, really chewy consistency as opposed to a really hard granola bar. Okay, so get whatever mixed fruit that you like or dried fruit that you like. I'm also really big into raisins. I swear I'm 84 at heart. I love raisins. These are organic raisins. They're seedless. I've eaten almost like half this because I just love raisins. Okay, and for a little something sweet, a little cheat, this is my little piggy chip clip that I keep on my chocolate chips. Semi-sweet chocolate chips, go ahead and feel free to use dark, use milk chocolate chips. I like semi-sweet chocolate chips. A little brown sugar, because you can see, let me show you how much. I have had this bag probably 6 months. And this is how much I have left. This little bit here. I love baking. I love putting recipes together. So I keep them clipped with my little piggy clips. And these are in my other videos. And like I said, I got these at Bed Bath & Beyond. They were maybe about $5 and it's a pack of 4. So I love them. They're little piggies. They're cute. They're adorable. And I love them. Those are the ingredients. So make sure that you have a bowl so you can mix everything in. Very important. Grab a baking dish. Okay, you can use a small baking dish. You can use a 9x12, 8x, whatever. Go ahead. I like this size. You can also use a bigger one, but you want to make sure that it's lined with parchment paper or with plastic wrap. I like to use this size, the Pyrex baking dish. This is an 8x8. Yeah, this is an 8" by 8". I like to use this only because it's just me eating these bars. If I was making bars that for a larger group, I would go with the 9x13. I prefer the 8x8 because it's just me and I eat them very quickly. I pretty much eat 1 or 2 a day. So these are all the ingredients. They are very cheap. The most expensive ingredient here, honey. As we all know, honey is not cheap. So the most expensive ingredient was the honey. The quick cooking oat, the old-fashioned oats only cost a few dollars, and so did everything else. Like I said, the most expensive was the honey. The second most expensive was the dried fruit. This entire bag, which is the 32-ounce bag, cost me $9.99 at Rouse. The raisins were $3.99, and those came from Vons. The brown sugar, semi-sweet chocolate chips, the peanut butter were all under $5, and this large jar of coconut oil, which is a 30-ounce of coconut oil, was $5. And all these ingredients can be bought at any grocery store. So can the nuts. The pecans were about $7. Yeah, so let's get started. I'm excited. It's a really easy recipe, and what we're going to do first is we are going to put 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/4 cup of honey together into a little pot. Okay, this big, little pot. And we're going to cook it until it starts to bubble. When it starts to bubble, that's when we are going to add our ingredients one by one. But don't worry, I'll go step by step through everything, and we're gonna have some really great, amazing no-bake granola bars. Betty Crocker measurement. They come in a set for about $3 at the grocery store. You can also get them actually at the dollar store or Dollar Tree for $1. Hence the name 99-cent store or Dollar Tree. Why did I feel the need to say you can get them for $1? Clearly you can get them for $1 if you're getting them at the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store. But I digress. Let's get started. Also state that it's important to pour the coconut oil into your measuring cup first and then the honey. That way the honey does not stick to your measuring cup. So we're going to get this on the stove on low heat and cook it until it bubbles. So since it's nice and bubbly, I'm going ahead and taking it off the fire. Grab a pot holder and let that cool. Finish chopping a little bit more nuts. I'm going to grab a 1 cup measurement. Scoop out 1 cup of oats. Measure off the top. Throw that in. And so what this is doing is this is softening our oats for us. So now that we've mixed it in, we'll return it to the stove just so the oats can kind of cook in and soften up a little bit more. Looks really nice, really toasted. Grab your nuts. Grab your nuts. Add your nuts and your fruit. Everything is binding together, sticking together very nicely, and that's exactly what you want. The point of mixing in everything to the warm honey and to the coconut oil mixture is to bind everything together. So our mixture's still a little bit warm. I put it in a bowl so we can mix it a little bit easier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my raisins, my peanut butter, and my brown sugar. Now, like I said, I'm a raisin fiend. You add as many raisins as you want to. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. Okay, actually I'm gonna make that 3. Only because I really love raisins. I love raisins. I hated them when I was a kid. I couldn't even take the smell of raisins when I was a kid, but I'm old now. This is what happens to you when you get into your 30s. You just start loving raisins for some reason. So, whatevs. I love raisins. I'm not ashamed. What, you know, I'm not ashamed. Now, let's grab some peanut butter. Remember, you can use almond butter, you can use cashew butter, whatever you like. I like that nice big scoop of peanut butter. So what is the peanut butter doing? Obviously, that's our sticky factor. You need something to make this all stick together. I like to use peanut butter, so I used a big, huge, heaping tablespoon of peanut butter. Itself already has its own amount of sugar, so you don't need a bunch. As you can see, I just added 2 small pinches of brown sugar. The palm of your hand is about half a cup. So there's half a cup. And there's another half. Because you know what? You can add as much as you want. I'm a chocolate fiend, and I have no shame in admitting that. Come at me. Come at me. Pour our mixture in. Look at that. Look at that chocolatey goodness with all that fruit. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Plastic wrap. Put it right on top of your granola, okay? Because we need to press this down very tightly. Okay, we want this to be nice and compact. Okay, using my hand, nice and flat, pressing it down because I want the layer to be nice and even. You know, as even as you can get it. Come on, it doesn't have to look perfect. This is going in your lunch or your kid's lunch. Are they really taking out a measuring tape and measuring to see the length and width and thickness of your fresh homemade bars that you made them? If they are, then you probably have a genius on your hands and you should get them tested. Okay, nice layer, right? Look at this. Nice, thick, yummy, creamy, super easy, super fast. Literally all you have to do is just chop things and mix things together, like yummy good things that you love together. Put them in a dish, pop them in the fridge, and you have granola bars that will last for at least 2 weeks in the refrigerator. So how awesome is that? So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I can't wait for you guys to see these tomorrow. Foodie Thug out. Till tomorrow. Yo. Hi guys. Okay, so it is day 2 and I have pulled out our no-bake granola bars from the refrigerator. So since we lined our baking dish with parchment paper, we're able to just quick pull our bars out. So let me grab one and put it on the plate so you can see its yummy goodness. Oh my gosh. All right. Look at that. Let me get closer so you can get a close-up. Look at that. How amazing is that? Look how thick and yummy. Look. Raisins, pecans, apricots, plums, pears, apples, chocolate. What is there not to love about this? Absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm returning back to where I was, from whence I came. Okay guys, there you have it. Our lovely, wonderful, thick, rich, gooey, chewy, fruit-filled, no-bake granola bars that were super simple to make. Don't worry, I will add the ingredient list and how we did everything in the description box. Please continue to watch my web series, To Live and Date in LA. All 9 episodes of season 1 are available. I'm going to keep making tutorials until season 2 begins, which will start in the fall. So send me any comments, feedback, requests, or questions. How you can reach me will also be in the description box, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you make these and take them with you everywhere this summer. Put them in your kids' lunchbox during the fall. Bye!